everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today is day 9 of the 31 Days of Horror. 31 movies, 31 days, horror! That's right. 31 days, 31 movies, and all of it horror for this month. That's right. We got other people doing this. We got Mood 616, we got Double Shot J, we got Brother Max, Chill Pilgrims doing it over on Letterboxd. Tony Has 9 Fingers contacted me and said he's doing his over on TikTok. So go over to TikTok, check out Tony Has 9 Fingers. We got Carly, we got Jennifer Toshi. Bones is still doing it. Bones has been around forever. He's a cat from way back when I first joined YouTube. So check all these people out. Now, my choices for this month, if you don't know already, are from Tubi. You know, I just kind of like wanted to see what I could do with a whole month of just watching nothing but Tubi movies. And a lot of them, not all of them, but a good portion of them, I've never seen before. There are some I have seen, and those will come up. I'm really surprised that the movie we're going to talk about today I haven't seen, because it's been around since the early 80s. I just don't remember. I mean, when I watched it last night, I was like, I don't remember this movie. I just don't. You know, so the movie's called The Prey. It was produced by Summer Brown, and it was directed by Edwin Brown, and it was written by Summer and Edwin Brown. Now, here's a little nice bit of trivia. One of the actors in it plays a ranger, the head ranger, you know, Jackie Coogan. If you guys know who Jackie Coogan are, that's good for you. If you don't know who he are, here's a quick idea of who he is. Jackie Coogan is an actor that started out in vaudeville with his family, and by the time he was 5, he was starring in silent films with Charlie Chaplin. He was the kid in The Kid with Charlie Chaplin. That's right. That's who Jackie Coogan is. He had a pretty good career. In the 60s, he played Uncle Fester on The Addams Family. We're talking in the 60s, the original Addams Family, not the Addams Family with Christopher Lloyd as Uncle Fester. This is the 60s, this is the original Uncle Fester. This is his last movie. So, there's that. Now, there's another actor in this movie, Carl Stroiken. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name right. He would go on to be known for pretty much famous for 2 roles. One is kind of he's famous, but he's kind of, it's kind of a lesser known role, and that is Mr. Home on Star Trek The Next Generation. He played Deanna Troi, he played Loxana Troi's manservant. He was the tall, bald guy that would carry her bags around and do everything for her and not say a damn word. That's Carl Stroiken. The second thing that he would be known for is he played Lurch. He played Lurch in the 2 Addams Family movies with Christopher Lloyd as Uncle Fester and Christina Ricci as Wednesday Addams. So we got 2 members of the Addams Family from 2 different generations. We got the original Uncle Fester and replacement Lurch, because the original Lurch was played by Ted Cassidy. Now let's get to the movie. That just had to be the weirdest, the weirdest thing. The movie is that there are 6 young adults. And I say young adults because they're not teenagers. I mean, we're talking, they've gone through, they're either gone through or they're going to college. And they went from California to Colorado to go camping and hiking up in what's called North Point. Well, when the movie starts out, we see that in 1948, North Point had a really nasty fire and it burned everything to a cinder. We flash forward 32 years later to where this group of young adults show up. There's 6 of them, 3 couples, you know, and they're going to hike up to North Point and do some camping, some fishing, some rock climbing, you know, that kind of stuff. So they get there, they get their gear up, they start hiking, they stay the first day, and when they wake up, one of the couples is missing, and it's not really a loss because the female was kind of bitchy the whole time. And they're like, okay, well, if they show up, we'll just leave a note here on a tree telling them where we're going to be. And they keep going on. Well, I don't want to say too much more about the movie, but there's something going on. This movie is it's a slasher, but not a slasher. I mean, there's not a lot of slashing going on for it to be a slasher, is what I'm saying. Are people dying? Yes. Is there slashing? You know. So the interesting thing about this movie is when you find out who's doing what, you could almost say that, because this movie was filmed in 1979, a year before Friday the 13th, before Jason the Mongoloid was introduced. John Carl Beckler, the guy who directed one of the Friday the 13th movies, and who is a special effects artist, created the special effects makeup for this movie, including who's doing what. And I swear, when you see at the very end what the person looks like, it looks like grown-up Jason, all mongoloided out, you know. So did someone take some inspiration from somewhere and add it to another movie? I mean, it's kind of weird. But yeah, this movie was shot in 1979. It was trademarked in 1980, and it wasn't released until 1983. Now, I think if I had to guess what happened is when Friday the 13th, this is just a guess. I have no proof of any of this. If Friday the 13th was shot and it came out, and Jason looked the way Jason did, the people that own this movie said, oh, well, we don't want to compete with that, so we'll just wait until that little movie dies off, and the fandom around it dies off. Little did they know that the fandom was going to be big, and that by 1983 they're like, man, we got to release it sooner or later. And I think that's what happened. I don't know. There's no proof of this. I haven't seen anything to the fact that that's what happened. It's just a gut feeling. I like this movie. This movie was fun. I'm giving it 2.5 chainsaws out of 4. I mean, it's a fun movie. Is it a great movie? No. Is it a fun movie? Yes. Is it like I said, I don't want to say too much about it, but I want you to see it, to see whether you enjoy it. I enjoyed it. That's the important thing. It's like I'm finally finding a few movies that I enjoy on Tubi. Man, nothing can be worse than that one I watched. Wow. With Nazi zombies, and I've already purged what the other one was called. Oh, Eat Your Heart Out. Ugh. Those two were just stinkers. But that's it for now. 2.5 chainsaws out of 4. Like always, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Tell me if you've seen this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. Tell me what you think of this movie. I am the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.